Hello guys, my name is Crew and today I'm going to be showing you my Firework Maker in Minecraft. This is a pretty cool Minecraft invention that eases the process of making high amounts of fireworks, and it just makes it that much easier instead of having to sort through a million different chests. Because fireworks are quite complicated in Minecraft. There's a lot of different stuff happening here, and first of all, let me explain how they work. So a firework is made using a firework star, a paper, and then 1 to 3 gunpowders, and this determines the height, so you can add extra height right here. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is make your firework star. Now, depending on what dyes and modifiers that you use, it will determine how your firework looks like. So the first thing that you're going to want to do is choose your primary color or colors. Now, a firework can be more than one color. I believe it can be up to 7 different, depending on how many modifiers you have. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is choose my, I'm going to choose my primary colors first. This is when the firework initially blows up, what color it's going to be. So I'm going to have my firework be red, orange, and yellow. We'll do sort of a fiery firework. I think that'll look cool. So now that we have those colors picked out, we're going to want to determine the height. So by default, it gives you enough gunpowder to make it the 1 height, but if you want to increase it to 2 gunpowders or 3, then you can go ahead and flip those switches. So now this will be the max height. Then we got to pick the 2 different modifiers. These are optional, obviously, but we can go ahead and make this firework creeper face shaped, a large ball explosion, star shaped, or burst. So I think we're gonna go ahead and we'll do burst. Burst looks kind of cool. And then you got to pick your other modifier, which is either a twinkle or a trail effect. I think we'll go ahead and do a trail effect. And now over here is a little steps to crafting, but now you got to pick how many fireworks you want. There's actually an optional step in here before I do that, and the optional step is once you make your firework star, you can go ahead and add another color to it to make it fade into that color. So initially when it blows up, it's going to be these 3 colors and have that modifier, but I'm going to have it fade to pink. I think that'll look cool. So all you got to do is go ahead and select pink. So now that we have that guy set up, we're going to go ahead and select how many fireworks we want. So we could either have 1, 10, or 20. Again, this Firework Maker machine thing here, this is mainly to be used for people who, use fireworks a lot and want to make a large firework display and explosion. And this way you can make, mass amounts of fireworks and mass produce them. So I'm going to go ahead and select 10 here. So now that you have 10 selected, you just have to stand here and all the stuff's going to be spat at you. And it keeps spinning it out until this light turns off. So now that it lights off, this stuff should stop coming in a second. It'll just give us our last dyes, and there we go. We got all of our stuff. So to craft it, the first step is to do gunpowders, dyes, and modifiers. So the first thing you're gonna want to do, we'll go ahead and put our dyes in here. Doesn't matter what order. There we go. Then you're gonna want to put your gunpowder and your modifiers. So our modifiers were the feather, and the diamond. There we go. And that will go ahead and give us our balls. Now step 2 is optional. This is to do firework in your dye, and this will add the fade color. So we're gonna have our sort of firework fade into pink. And now that we have this guy, we're going to want to follow the 3rd step, which is firework star plus paper and gunpowders. So we'll put our firework star, paper, and gunpowders to add the extra height. And just like that, we have our 10 different fireworks. Now these guys are fully customized. Like, there was a lot of stuff added to these guys, and oh my gosh, do they look awesome. Their height's a little bit ridiculous, so we couldn't get a great view of them. Maybe if we fly up here, they look so cool, and they fade out to pink too. They're really cool. But the whole point of this machine is if you're doing a firework display, now we can just go ahead, select different fireworks. Maybe we'll do green and this dark green, and we'll have them fade out to maybe what will look cool. Maybe fade out to purple. That might look cool. We'll add 1 height. We'll make them creeper shaped. Actually, we're gonna have them fade out to black. See, very easy to pick it. And we'll do twinkle. I'm gonna pick 20 of them. Why not? Now we're just gonna want to stand here. So yeah, if you're doing some sort of display where you need tons and tons of different fireworks to use, this thing is great because all the stuff just gets spat right at you, and then you can easily craft it. So we're gonna be getting a lot of stuff here, man. There's gonna be, oh man, that's a lot of dyes. So let's go ahead, we'll place our gunpowder, our 2 main colors, and our modifiers, which are you 2. Then we're gonna place, oh shoot, did I not get my black? Whoops, false alarm. The black dye is right here. It's an ink sac, so it's kind of hard to see. It's not actually a dye, but we're gonna have it fade out to black. There we go. Now we're gonna want to put our firework star, paper, 2 gunpowders, and we'll go ahead and get 20 of these cool little creeper fireworks, which should blow up into a dark creeper face and fade to black. Oh man, that looks awesome. Also a twinkle effect. That just looks so cool. Awesome. So look at those guys. That is amazing. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this quick little machine. Let me go ahead and explain what's happening here real quick. Alright, so all that I'm doing over here in the front, we just have a bunch of different etho timers, and this guy has 15 delays and this guy has 8. I have them going out to a clock on 2 ticks of delay, and all those guys are leading into this line of redstone down here. So how this thing's working is there's a bunch of droppers up here and they're all holding the different supplies in them. Now what I'm doing on the other side of the wall is we have our levers, but on this side we have a torch. So you guys can see all the torches that are turned on. So if we go ahead and deselect everything, deselect it, come on, there we go. So if we deselect everything, you can see all the torches are on, so all these droppers are powered, but they're also being powered from down here. Now if we go ahead and select our creeper face here, what's going to happen is when I push this button, this line down here is going to get, 10 ticks, 20 ticks, or 1 tick depending on which button I press, and that means all these torches are going to turn on 10, 20, or 1 time. And when they turn on and off, they're going to go ahead and trigger the dropper up here, but since this guy's already powered, it's not going to do anything, except for this guy. This guy is going to be, this guy isn't powered from the torch, so it's going to have a chance to dispense its item, and basically that just makes it so each dropper dispenses it when you have the item selected. So it's a pretty simple system here, and then I just have, a waterway going through here. Now I'm not going to be doing a tutorial on this machine simply because it is sort of a ridiculous machine. I'm sure not a whole lot of you guys are going to want to be building a firework maker in your base because it would just be easiest to make a chest. But again, if you guys are maybe making a firework store or having tons of firework displays, you might want something like this. So I am going to be providing you guys with a world download if you want to copy this block by block, but it is a pretty easy machine to build because it's just, a block on the back of a block, a torch, then we have a dropper here with the item in it, a torch beneath it, and a redstone line powering them. And then just depending on how many ticks you deliver it, that will dispense that number of items. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This machine was definitely a lot of fun to build. Again, there's a world download link in the description if you guys care to check that out. So other than that, my name's Crew. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. Adios.